Why, hi there, it's Uncle Ron. How are you on this 28th day of January 2025? Today we're going to do something a little different. I purchased two ebooks for replay, 1978 and 1986. Pete Ventura, after Bob Uecker died, made 64 and 67 available for free. And so I grabbed them, played a game, and liked it enough to purchase the two sets. Those two sets, 78 and 86. So today, we're going to be playing a complete game of replay baseball using just cards and dice, well, PDFs in my case, and ball score. So I'm not playing a real game on the calendar. The date will be April 19th, 1986, but it's a second game of a three-game set between the Red Sox and the Angels. That wasn't the real game. Not doing as-played lineups. We're just going to have some fun with this and show you around replay. So the pitching matchup will be John Candelaria for the Angels, their number 5 starter, and an ERA under 3, and Al Nipper for the Boston Red Sox, who had an ERA that was not 3. So if you're quite ready, let's do this. So here's a lineup for the Angels for you. Gary Pettis will lead off in center. Rupert Jones in right will bat second. Wally Joyner at first goes third. Doug DeCinces at third will clean up. Brian Downing in left will bat fifth. Reggie Jackson, who hit a triple in the opening game of the series, will be the DH. He'll go sixth. Bob Boone behind the plate batting seventh. Rob Wilfong at second will go eighth. And Dick Schofield at short will bat ninth. And that is the 9 players that Baseball Reference said played the most in their respective positions. For the Red Sox, Wade Boggs will lead off at third. Marty Barrett at second will bat second. Bill Buckner at first will go third. Dwight Evans cleans up and right. The Red Sox have started this mini project at 1-3. Jim Rice in left will bat fifth. Dave Henderson, since we're not doing this by date, is in center. He'll go sixth. Rich Gedman, the catcher, will bat seventh. Don Baylor, the DH, goes eighth. And Spike Owen at short will bat ninth. Don't do that. Come on. So here we go. It'll be Gary Pettis, who went 0 for 5, leading off. So Pettis, if you've never read this, okay, so we're going to be reading off of column 3. So that's column 3 on the left there. Pettis 2. So Gary Pettis 3 and 2. The red number there on the top is where you read and you go down to. So Pettis' number is an 11. Nipper is a 4 on a 3 column, and so we're going to add 4 to that 11 to make 15. The pitcher's numbers, if you're not sure, are added to the what's the numbers on the batting card. So Pettis is 11 and Nipper's 4 gives you 15, and that is a line out to second. And there is one out for Rupert Jones, who also went 0 for 5 in the opener. California won that game in extras, by the way. So this is going to be defensive check, column 4. Rupert Jones, a 5 on a 4, is going to be a 4. So it's going to be a simple ground ball here. Nipper, ground ball to Buckner. Now, on fielding plays, because it just shows a position instead of a pitcher rating, I don't really add anything to the roller. So it'll be a ground out to the first base, and he'll take it himself. And there are 2 out. For Wally Joyner, went 2 for 5 in the opener. Singled twice and struck out. Joyner, column 3. So we look at Joyner's card. 3-3 is a 32. And Nipper, a 3-4, is a 4. So with that 32 turns into a 36. So 36 on a 3 is a double to left field. Now, check with the third base coach for any extra base attempts. Not with 2 out, I'm not. He's just taking his double. So 2 out double for Doug the Sensei, who hit a solo homer and that Angel win on a Friday afternoon. Column 2. So I'll call that one up. The Sensei 3 on a column 2 is a 2. So this might be a strikeout. Nipper is a 3 on a column 2, the blue die, and that is a 4. So what do we say? 4. And the Sensei is a 2. So that adds up to 6. And that is a strikeout. So that's the inning. California gets a hit, and that's it. After half an inning, no score. So Wade Boggs will lead off for the Red Sox. Well, let's get up the Red Sox cards. And we're reading off of John Candelaria. So that's a lefty. 10-2 in 86. How about that with a 2.55 ERA? Boggs in the first 4 games of the year, 3 doubles, hitting .375 and 1 RBI. So column 3 for Boggs. It's a 1, so 3-1 is a 4. And Candelaria, if I hit the right button, is a 1. So that, or a 3, yep, that's a 1. So that 1 becomes a 2. Because you add that together, and that is a tapper to the pitcher. So Boggs bounces out to Candelaria. Here's Marty Barrett. Marty 4 for 15. He is driven in 2 and has a double. Column 1. That's the strikeout column for the most part. Marty, 45, 1, and you look all the way down, and it's a 6. Candelaria, I can't believe he struck that many people out. He's a 1. So what do we say? 46 for Barrett, and that is a strikeout. There's nobody on, so it's not a comebacker to the pitcher. And that'll bring up Bill Buckner, who was 2 for 17. Does have 4 RBI and a double. And a stolen base. Yep, Billy Buckner stole a base. Candelaria deals column 3. All right, make sure that's right. Yeah. Number 1 for Buckner is 3-1 is 31. And Candelaria will make that a 32. And the 32 on a column 3 is a fly out. It says line out to right, but it's a fly out to right. And that will do it. And we've played 1, and there is no score. Brian Downing went 1 for 3, scored twice and walked twice yesterday. Column 4, that's a defensive check. Downing is a 1. Read off the 1. Now I got to find him. Brian Downing, very first one. 16, this is going to be an error check for 6. So it's going to be an error check for the second baseman. So what we do, I flip back, I look at Marty Barrett. You see where it says 2B, 254, right in the middle there, kind of like Paul Lynn, center square. So that 54 is an error check. I'm going to roll those dice, and if the red and the white are higher than 54, it is an error. It is a 42. So Marty Barrett makes the play, and there's 1 out for Reggie Jackson, who I said tripled and struck out twice. Reggie will read on. Uh-oh. That's the... Stop it. That's the power column. A 6-1 is a 16. This is probably a home run. A 3 on Nipper is a 3 for 19. Reggie hits a 19. Oh, no. Really? You make sure I read that one right. 6-1 is 16. And Nipper, a 6-3 is 19. Oh. And that is a deep fly out to right field. He put it down in the corner, but Dewey made the catch. I thought that was gone. Here's Bob Boone. Went 2 for 3 in the opener. Drove in 2. Hit a double. Column 3. Boone 4 on a 3 is a 57. Nipper is a 2, so that turns into a 60. A 60 on a column 3 is a potential rare play. Roll 1 die. So we're going to be reading the blue here in a second. If it's even, it's going to be a ground ball to the ground ball chance. If not, it's a rare play if it's an odd. So watch the blue. The blue is an odd. It's a rare play. So there is nobody on and 2 out. So we roll all 3 die. We're going to look at the red and white die. And it's a 6. And with 2 out, grounder towards the hole at short. Shortstop backhands the bounding ball and fires to first, but his throw is in the dirt. Roll 1 die against the first baseman's defensive rating. If the die is higher, then Buckner makes the play. If it's not, it's an error on Spike Owen. Okay, so again, we'll be looking at the blue die. If the blue die is higher than a 2, he makes the play. 1 is the best, 5 is the worst for the outfielders. So we need to beat a 2 with that blue die. We do not. It's an E6. So a 2-out error puts up Rob Wilfong, who was 1 for 3. Defensive check. Wilfong 4-1 is an 18. And a 3 is a ground ball to third on an 18. All right, 18 is a ground out to first. And I believe that was on a 3. It's going to be Boggs to first. So that will do it. The error does not hurt. And we go to the bottom of the second. No score here. All right, so let's put up California's pitchers. Red Sox hitters. My charts. Dwight Evans is 0 for 14. He's walked 3 times, but he hasn't got a hit. Column 3. This might change it. A 3 on a 3 for Evans is a 32. Candelaria makes that a 33. And a 33 on a 3. Oh, it's a line out to center. A line out to center. 1 out for Rice, who has had a good start. 5 for 15. He's homered twice and doubled, driving in 4. Rice, column 4, number 2. So Rice 42 is, I gotta find him here, is a 19. So 19 a routine play? Well, maybe not. Oh yeah, it's a routine play because that doesn't change. Grounder to second. Two out for Dave Henderson. 4 for 15. He's hit 2 homers and driven in 4. 267 on the young year. That's on the hit column. 5 on a 3 is a 12 for Henderson. And Candelaria makes that a 13. So we look at 13, and that is a line out to short. And the Red Sox go in order through 2. After 2, no score. Dick Schofield had a double in the game yesterday. 1 for 4. Schofield reading off of column 2. And Nipper a 3 and a 2. So we're going to add 4 to whatever this is. 5 on a 2 for Schofield. I think I would know. Okay, is a 5. And a 4 makes a 9. And that is a foul out to short. So there are 1 out for Gary Pettis, who was 0 for 6 in the series, 0 for 1 today. Pettis, column 3. Number 2. So that's an 11, 33 and a 2. Is 11 and a 1 makes that a 14. 14 on a 3 is a line out to third. So Nipper pitching well. 2 out for Rupert Jones, who's 0 for 1. That is on the strikeout column. Nipper 3. Jones 45. So that's a 48, and that is a strikeout. I read that as a comebacker only if there's a runner on base. If not, it's a strikeout. Nipper is through 3, and there's no score. Rich Gedman is 2 for 15 on this mini project. He does have 2 singles and an RBI. We'll be reading off of column 4. So that is a fielding play to the second baseman. Wilfong, Gedman 3 is a 1. That's routine. 1 out for Baylor. It was 2 homers. 2 of his 3 hits have been home runs. He's also been hit by a pitch because it's Don Baylor. Column 6. 1 for Baylor. Oops. Is a 16. Candelaria 5 makes that as a 3 to make that a 19. 19 is a high fly ball to right field. But stop it. But caught. 2 out for Spike Owen. So Candyman 8 up, 8 down. Owen 2 for 13, hitting 154. That's on the fielding chart. Ground ball first. 4 for Owen is 11. So that's going to be an error check. Yeah, see, I turned that into a 12. Okay, so error check for Wally Joyner. Where's Joyner here? Wally is a 36. So if it is lower, it is an out. If it's higher than 36, it's an error. And if that blue die is a 6, it's a 2-base error. It is an out. So Wally World makes the play, and we have played 3. No score between the Angels and the Red Sox. And speaking of which, here's Wally Joyner as the game's lone hit. A double. Going to be reading off the 3 column again. Joyner's raw number is a 57. Nipper will make that a 62. And I believe this is going to be a rare play check on a 62. Yes. So 53 to 57, it's a ground ball. Okay, watch the blue die. Even it is a grounder out. It's a rare play. It is a rare play, so there is nobody out. And the bases are empty. 4. Batter strikes out swinging on a sharp breaking ball. Roll 1 die against the catcher's pass ball rating. If the die is higher, then Joyner reaches. If not, he'll tag him out. Okay. So Gedman. Okay, now I'm kind of lost here. He's rated a 5. 151. I'm assuming that 1 is his pass ball rating. Let's take another look. If the die is hot, it got away. Because you can't be... Oh, I had to roll. Alright, so if that blue die is a 1, he tagged him out for the strikeout. If not, it's a pass ball. It is a 6. So... Now, how do we score this? Don't want offensive interference. I don't want defensive interference. It is... Oh, yeah, he reached on an error. So, for purposes here, I'm not going to give him the strikeout because I'm not sure I can do that. But, so E2, second Red Sox error. Here's the Sensei, 1 for 6 on the series. Struck out his first time up. Column 1. The Sensei, 1-4. 35. Nipper, 3, makes that 39. 39 on a 1. Okay, since there's a runner on first, we play half. I automatically play halfway. Back, nobody on. Halfway, because I'm always looking for 2, and not going to do infield in. So 39 is a 3-6-3 double play. Ground ball to first. You can determine how you want to do that. But if there's a runner on first and there's less than 2 out, I always play the sensible play is to play for 2. For Brian Downing, who's 0 for 1. Downing, column 1. Downing 3 is a 1. This is probably a strikeout. Nipper is a 4. That is a 5, and I'll show it to you, but a 2 to 6 is a K. The error does not hurt. We've played 3.5, no score. So 9 up, 9 down for Candelaria. Boggs 0 for 1 today. Column 4, fielding check. Boggs on a 6 is an 8. Now, I'm not doing it. You see that that's all shaded. I'm not doing ballpark checks. I'm not playing with the ballpark effects, so it's just a straight 8. So it'll be a ground ball to short. And that's routine, and that's an out. Marty Barrett, 0 for 1 today. Going to look on that 1 column. Candelaria is a 1. Barrett is a 45. So 46, column 1, struck him out. Buckner, 0 for 1 today. That's not good. Candy 1 all the way through? He is. So 1, and Buckner is a 20. So 21 on a 1. Line drive, single plus air. So there goes the no-hitter. Number 4 is the number, so we're going to be rolling off of the center fielder for the Angels. The ball drops in and maybe mishandled. Roll against the error rating of the fielder. If the roll is higher, so Pettis. So if it's 35, it's a single and an error. Because Pettis' rating is a 35. So that red and white, does it beat a 35? It does! It's a single and an error. Does he go to third? Roll against the error rating of the fielder. If the roll is higher, the batter and an extra base. So it's a single and error. Put 3 errors in this game. So the first hit of the ball game for the Red Sox is Buckner. Here's Dwight Evans, who was 0 for the season. Column 2, already up. Dewey 3. 3 on a 2 for Evans is a 3. That's not good. Candelaria, a 2 on a 2 makes that a 4 with an asterisk. The pitcher has an asterisk. Nope, that's a strikeout. If the result was 12-16, then that would be changed. The hit would be changed into a pop out. Instead, he strikes out. We go to the 5th. No score. Reggie, Boone, and Wilfong. Reggie, column 2, already up there. 2-5 for Reggie. And that is a 3. And Nipper, also a 2-5, makes that an 8. So no strikeout, but it is a foul out to third. Jammed him. One out for Bob Boone. Boone, fielding check. 6-3, so it's going to be an out. And to second. Ground ball to second. They got him. 2 out for Rob Wilfong. Wilfong grounded out to third his first time up. Power check for Wilfong. Nipper is a 1, so we're going to put that in a 5. Adding 5 to 16 to make it 21, I think. Yeah, deep fly out to center. Can't get low enough to get that home run. So they've hit him hard, but they've hit him atom balls. Halfway home, no score. 1 hitters. I'm surprised that Niffer's thrown a 1 hitter. Jim Rice is 0 for 1. Grounded out to second his first time up. Uh-oh. That's a power check. Candyman is a 3. Adding 3 to Rice's 16. Again, 19. Ugh. Flies out to right. It's a cold day at Fenway, and balls that might have been out of here in the summertime are finding gloves here in the springtime. Hendu lined out to short his first time up. That's a power check. Hendu 2 is a 30, is a 9. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 4 for Candy is a 2. 11, single to right, but it may be a home run. Okay, so on an 11, it could hook it down the line if that blue die that I'm about to roll is a 6. So 1 to 5 is a single, and a 6 is a home run. That is a single, and the second hit of the ball game for the Red Sox. So here's Gedman. Rich is 0 for 1 today. Only been 3 hits in the game. Gedman. Column 2. A 1 on a 2 is going to be 55 and 3. So this is going to be a fielding check. Candelaria is a 1. So it'll be 56 with an asterisk. But don't believe... No, that doesn't change anything. 56 is a looping drive to the outfield. Looper to the left. If the outfielder's defensive rating is higher than the raised number beside the 55 on the batting card, he makes the catch. So it needs to be higher than a 3 for the left fielder, who is Brian Downing. It is equal to 3. Okay. It is not higher, it is equal. If the outfielder's defensive rating is not higher, the ball falls in for a single. Runners advance 1, 2 if their speed is higher than the outfielder's arm. Okay, so Downing's arm is a 3. Henderson's speed is a 4. So Henderson's speed is higher than Downing's arm. So it is a single because he loves to mingle, and Henderson goes to third. So runners on the corners, if I played that right, 2 are 1 out for Don Baylor, who was 0 for 1. Baylor. That's a power check. 5. 31. 31 and 3 is 32. So 32 on column 6 is a... Oh, are you kidding? It is a pop out to third. And the runners hold. 2 out for Spike Owen, who was 0 for 1 today. 5. Owen, a 3 on a 5 is going to be a 5. Candelaria, a 2 is a 2. So a 7 on column 5 is a walk. So they're... Oh, runner on first or bases full. Nope. They're not. They're full now. If a pitcher has a raised number besides his column 5 grade, does he? No. If it was lower, it'd be a strikeout, but it is not. So they are loaded for Wade Boggs, who is 0 for 2 today. He is grounded out twice. No score. Bottom of the 5th. Bases juiced. Column 5, 4. That's a potential strikeout. 3. And Boggs, a 5 and a 5 is a 23. 23. Up, doesn't matter. It would have been a walk. However, if the pitcher has a K besides his 5 column, and the result is any out. Oh, any out with runners on base. Oh. Score the play as a strikeout. It is not an out. So 3, and what'd we say? 5, 5 is 20. So 23 is a walk. And then we're going to do an action chart check. So Candelaria walks home a run. 1-0. However, now we go to the action chart and check column M. And we're going to look at the red and white die, okay? 7 is a wild pitch. If the blue die is higher, it's a 6. Then it is a wild pitch. His wild pitch is a 3, so it is a wild pitch. And the Red Sox get a run. They get another run on the wild pitch. So 2-0 Boston here in the 5th. Here's Marty Barrett. Barrett, column 2, 5 for Candelaria. So we know that's going to be an added a 1. Barrett, 2-2 is 11 with a star or an asterisk. What do we say? 12. 12 with an asterisk is a single to left. With 2 outs, the runner on second scores. They both score. And now, I believe Marty gets a chance to steal here because it's an asterisk. Asterisk and a plus are the steal ratings here. Okay. We go to the jump chart here. Marty Barrett has a jump rating of 4. John Candelaria has a hold of 4. We cross-reference 4 and 4. Now I roll 1 die. If the die is equal to or less than the number on the card, so that blue die needs to be a 3 or less, we go to the action chart. If it's higher, he's got to hold. He holds. He does not steal. Column 6 for Buckner. Buckner, 8 on a 2. Candy makes that a 9, but there's a raised number there. So a 9 is a single to center. If the pitcher has a raised number beside his column 6 grade, which he does, and the result is a home run, roll 1 die. Okay. It is not a home run. It is a single to center. Okay, runners advance 1 base. With 2 outs, runners advance 2 bases. Okay. So runners on the corners, a big inning for the Red Sox here. Here's Dwight Evans. They have gotten to Candelaria here in the... That's a power check. Evans, 3 is a 36. And 1 makes that a 37 for Candelaria. And he struck him out. Oh, wouldn't have mattered. It was going to be an out anyway, but he turned that fly out into a strikeout. So Candelaria gets through the inning, but not before the Red Sox get 4. After 5 at Fenway, Boston 4, California nothing. So Schofield, Pettis to start the inning. And yeah, Al Nipper's throwing a shutout. Jones would bat third. So it's a fielding check for Schofield. 5 is a ground ball to Owen. 2 for Schofield is an 8. If he reached it, it would be a steal check, I believe. 8 on a 6. No, that's a single. Oh, no, it's a 4, Ron. 8 is a ground out to first. A ground out to, what did I say, short? Short. It does get a little bit confusing. Gary Pettis, 3rd time through the lineup. 0 for 2 today, 0 for 7 on the series. Fielding check. 5 for Nipper is another ground ball to short. Pettis on a 3 is a 25 with a steal check. And a 25 is a single. So Pettis singles. And since there's an asterisk, we do a stolen base check. Okay, Nipper's hold rating is a 4. And Pettis' speed is a 5. So 4 on a hold and a 5. I need to be 4 or less with that blue die. It is a 2. So that is a steal attempt. Now, I'm reading off of column C here. Eight on a C is a POE. Possible error on a pickoff attempt. Ooh. Roll against the pitcher's error rating. If the roll is higher, then it's an error. If not, no error. So Nipper's rating is... What the heck is it? Where's his rating here? 53. So if it's a higher... Okay, 53 is the roll. It is 55. So possible error. Roll against it, which I did. 53, and I rolled a 55. All runners advance 1 base. So he threw it away. So trying to pick off Pettis. Where's it? Oh. How do I score there? I want to assign the error. Okay, I'm going to cancel this. Can I manually do it? There we go. All right. So he's on second, following the error. Red Sox have made 3 errors, I think. It has not been their best game. Yep. Rupert Jones. Column 2. One and 1. 49R. Okay. And Nipper makes that a 53R. 53 is a ground ball to the pitcher. There is no... Not... Is that, would that be an injury? We're going to ignore it. 49. Do the math again here. 53. So 53 is a ground out to the pitcher. Now infield 1 in. They'll take the shore out at first. And Pettis goes to third. 2 out for Joyner. Joyner, power check. 2 on a 6 for Joyner is an 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 3 on a 6 is a 3 for an 11. Joyner hits this one high and deep to right. It's gone on a 6. Single. So Pettis will score, and it's a 4-1 game. Brings up Doug DeCinces. DeCinces on a 6. Column 1. DeCinces 1-6 is 45. Nipper 48 is a comebacker to the pitcher. And that will do. Angels get a run. We go to the bottom of the 6. 4-1 Boston. So Rice, Henderson, and Gedman here. Rice, column 1. Candelaria is a 1 on a 1. So we're going to add 1 to Rice's 3. That's a strikeout on a 1. Pretty easy. Henderson, who has singled and lined out the third. Power check. 5 is a 36. Candelaria makes that a 37 with a raised number. 37 is a strikeout. Runners hold. For Gedman. So Candelaria has struck out 2. Gedman is 1 for 2. Single to scored in the 5th. Power check. Make sure that, yeah, you're seeing what you're supposed to be seeing. Gedman, 6-2, is an 8. Uh-oh. 4 for Candyman is a 2 to make that a 10. And that is a single to center. So a 2-out single. Brings up Don Baylor, who has popped out to third and flown out to right. That is column 2. Who's on batter again? Baylor. 2-2 is an 11. 6 makes it 12. That's a single to left. Runner on second would score with 2 out. Move there. So, Spike Owen, the 27th batter for John Candelaria. Candy's day looking to be almost done now. He hasn't pitched all that well. Red Sox have gotten to him. Owen has walked and scored and grounded out to third. It is column 5. Owen on a 54 is a 45. Candelaria on a 53 makes it 2. Let me double check here. 2 and 45 is 47. And that is, oh, with men on base, check column M. Uh-oh. Okay. You roll a 9 on column N. It's a wild pitch check. We're going to... So Candelaria's wild pitch rating is 3. I rolled a 5. That blue die. So, if the blue die is higher, which it is, Candy uncorks a wild pitch. So first and second now in a 5-1 game for Owen. Roll again. Column 6. Owen had 1 home run. This is not a home run. 59. Candelaria turns that into a 60. And a 60 is a single to left. Going to check Baylor's speed here. Baylor's speed is a 3. So here it is. Runners advance 1 base. Runner on second with a 5 speed scores. With 2 outs, runner on second with a higher than 2 speed scores. And since Baylor's speed is 3 and there's 2 out, and that'll do it for Candelaria. So the Red Sox have put 2 up here in the 6th. After 2 out, Candelaria couldn't get it done. Who are we bringing in? I will bring in... Got a nice long release. Man, I got a ton of lefties here. God, there are not a lot of good options here. Urbano Lugo. is who I'll bring in. To face Wade Boggs. 6-6 for Boggs. Lugo is a 4 on a 3. So we're adding 4 to whatever the number here is for Boggs. It's it's a 12. That is high, deep, and if it's not a 1, it's gone. Watch the blue die. It's gone. It's a 3, and the Red Sox have pumped this one open 8-1 on the home run from Wade Boggs. And now I'll bring up Marty Barrett, who has 2 RBI on the day. He struck out twice and singled. Barrett. Column 3. Barrett on a 3 is a 32. Lugo on a 3 makes that a 36. Because he adds 4. 36 on a 3 is a double to left. That would have been a line out to center. Instead, it's a double to left. They have pounded the Angels here in the 6th. Buckner. That's going to be an out. I would think Lugo, first base. I think it's all first base. 6 on the 4 column is a 1. And for the Angels, this inning is mercifully over. However, the Red Sox do a lot of damage. We go to the 7th, 8-1 Boston. So Nipper here in the 7th. We'll face Downing, Jackson, and Boone. 8-1 Boston. California, that's a fielding check. 3. To ground ball to first. Downing on a 3 is an 11. That's going to be an error check for Buckner. And a stolen base. So Buckner, it's a 35. If it's higher, you double check. If it's higher, then it's an error. If it's lower than 35, it's an out. It's an out. 1 away for Jackson. 33 for Reggie. 5. Nipper makes that a 9. Because we're adding 4. And that is, see, I turned it out into a single to right. And we aren't trying to stretch that. Bob Boone, 0 for 2 today, reached on an error. 2. Nipper is going to be adding 4 to Boone's 16. So 20 on column 2 is a fly out to right. And if you'd have told me that Al Nipper would have gone 7 strong innings here, I'd have laughed in your face. Rob Wilfong. I seriously thought about pitching Clemens early just to get on the stream, but nope. Right now, it was all good. Wilfong, column 1. Nipper is a 3. Wilfong, 4. With a 1 is a 5. That is an 8. 8 on a 1 is a pop out to third. We go with the stretch time here. Red Sox, by the way, 4 runs, 5 hits in the 6th. Dwight Evans has yet to get a hit. He's 0 for 3 today. Lugo starts the 7th. Column 3. Evans, 42. Lugo, 3-3. Makes that 44. Evans rolls a 44. That is a line drive to left. Now, what hand is Lugo? Lugo is a righty. So the 44 against a righty. Leaping catch by the shortstop. They got him. Rice is 0 for 3 today. Uh-oh, column 6. Rice, 4 on a 6 is, now we're looking at the right side. That's a split, the 859. So the 59 is against the righty. 5 on a 6 for Lugo. Makes that a 64. 64. Column 6 is a double in the corner. So Rice will double. One out, 11th hit for Boston. See, this does kind of add up after a while. Dave Stewart is 1 for 3. He has singled. That's a power check. 4 for Hindu is a 41. Lugo is a 6. That makes it a 46. A 46 on column 6 is a solid hit to left. Runners advance 1 base on a single. This is going to be to right field because I rolled a 6 on that blue die. Chance for extra bases. Roll 1 die against the outfielder's defensive rating. If the die is higher, then it can't... Okay, so it needs to be a 6. I think this is going to be a double runner's advance too. The right fielder is Rupert Jones. Yep, it's a 4, and I rolled a 6. So that is a double for Henderson. 9-1. Here's Gedman. Lugo hadn't pitched all that well either. That's a strikeout, probably. Gedman, 1-1 is a 15. Lugo makes that a 20. On column 1 and 20 is an infield single plus an error. All right, so we rolled a 5, so it's to the third baseman. So we're going to be checking the third baseman here. And that is that the Sensei? I think it's the Sensei. Let me double check. Yep. The Sensei. So, need to beat a 4. It's a single, and if it's higher than a 41, it's an error. 52. That, I believe, is an error. All right, runners advance 1 base. Hurry up, throw to first, maybe wild. Roll against the error rating. If the roll is higher, that's an error. A 5. Been 5 errors in this game. Still 1 out. 10-1 Boston. Baylor. Getting out, Lugo. Jeez. 33 here. Baylor, 33 is a 32. 32, and we're adding 2. 34, column 3, that's a double. Lugo's day is done. Well, this one is kind of falling off the rails. 11-1 Boston now. So Owen, who has scored twice, he has walked, singled, and grounded out to first. Owen, column 2, number 3. 23 is a 3. Potential strikeout here. Rule, no, this won't be. 24 is a 4. So 7 on a column 2 is a foul out to second. If you're an Angel fan, at least they got the out. Reaches into the seats, 2 out for Boggs, who has scored twice. He has walked, homered, now driven in 4, and grunted out twice. Boggs, 2-6, is a 55 with a 5 up there. So it's going to be a fielding check, 55 and 59. On a column 2 is a looping drive to the outfield. This is going to be to left. If the outfielder's defensive rating is higher than the raised number, oh, it needs to be a 5. No, this can be a single, isn't it? Downing's a 3, so that's a single for Boggs. Because Boggs has that 5 there, and 5 is higher than 3. Now, does that runner score? Does that runner score? And I forgot. Oh, yeah. I forgot what the original roll was. Oh, 60 or something. Okay. Runners on second and third at 1 with 2 out. Well, who's my runner? Baylor? Just take the 1 base. Marty Barrett. First and third. Red Sox have 15 hits now. Column 1. Number 2. 12 is a 35 for Barrett. 6 for Rule. Makes that a 39. 39 on a column 1 ends the inning. On a fielder's choice. Oh, wait. We'll just do that. All right, we go to the 8th. Nipper to face Schofield, and then I will yank his tushy when he gives up a hit. Schofield is 0 for 2. That is column 2. Okay, Nipper is a 5, so that's a 5. We had 5 to 39 for. 44 on a column 2 is a ground ball. Back to Nipper. 1 out. Gary Pettis is 1 for 3. He scored the lone run back in the 6th after a single and an error and all that. Column 1. Nipper is a 3. We add 3 to 2, and that's a strikeout on a 5. Rupert Jones has struck out, grounded out to first, and grounded back out to Nipper. Fielding check 3 for Jones. 18. So ground ball to first on an 18 is an out. 21 would have been a single. And the Angels go in order. I can't believe Nipper's going to get a chance for a complete game here. Buckner is 2 for 4 today. He has singled and reached second on an error. He has singled, flown out to right, and grounded out to first. Rule starts the 8th. It's a 33. Buckner, 3-3. is going to be a 32. Rule 4 on a 3 is a 3, and I think I said 32, so that makes it a 35. Column 335 is a double to center. They have pounded the baseball. Only one not to have a hit is Dwight Evans. I should pinch hit. Who have I got? Tony Armas. So Armas will pinch hit and play right field in the ninth. Armas, column 6, number 4, is a 51. Rule makes that a 54 because he has a 3. 54 on a... That's going to be a hit. That's a solid hit to right field. Runners advance a base. Do I score here? Roll 1 die. If the die is higher, it's at least a double. Okay. All right, so it is to right field. That would be Rupert Jones, a 4, so it's lower than a 4. Lower means it's a single. Jim Rice. Rice, 5-2. Rule is a 1. I'm going to add 1 to this. Rice, 27. 28 on a 5 is a sac fly. Fly out to right. Yep. One out. 12-1. Henderson is 2 for 4 today. That's a power check. 3 for Hendu is a 36. Rule on a 2 is a 39. Adding 3. 39. Struck him out. Gedman is 3 for 4. You scored 3 times today. He's reached on a single 3 times and then an error. Strikeout check. Rule 1-3 is 4. 1-5 for Gedman is a 4. That's an 8. 8 on a column 1 is a pop out to third. And make the defensive change. Armas comes in to play right field. It's a 12-1 game. It'll be Joyner, DeCinces, and Downing. In the ninth. To face Al Nipper. Nipper, column 2, Joyner 5. Okay, Nipper, 2-4 is a 5. Adding 5 to whatever this is, 2-5 is 16. 21, column 2, flies out to left. 1 out for Doug DeCinces. 0 for 3 today. DeCinces, column 3. Number 2, 29. And we're going to add 4. Yep, 33. 33, column 3, lines out to center. For Brian Downing, who is 0 for 3. Can't believe that Al Nipper is going to go the distance here. Strikeout check. Downing, 34. 34, column 1. Walked him. A 2-out reprieve from the governor. Here's Reggie Jackson, who was 1 for 3. He singled his last time up. Reggie, column 2, number 1. 2-1 for Reggie is a 37. 4 makes that a 42. 42 on column 2 is a ground out to short, and that is the ball game. So Candelaria takes the loss. Nipper takes the win. So 12 runs, 17 hits, 3 errors for Boston, including 3 RBI from Wade Boggs. They left on... not seeing it yet. Oh, they left on 7. California, a run on 4 hits and 2 errors, and they left on 5. Nipper goes the distance, throws a 4-hitter, strikes out 4. Candelaria, 5 2/3, 8 hits, 7 runs, all earned. He walked 2 and struck out 6. Lugo couldn't retire, just 2 batters, and then Rule, the last inning and 2/3, 3 hits, the earned run, and a strikeout. Let's see. Joyner, 2 for 4 for California. Boggs went 2 for 4, drove in 3. Barrett, 2 for 5, drove in 2. Buckner, 3 for 5, scored a run. Gedman, 3 for 5 and scored 3 times. Boggs had the lone home run. We'll compile this and call it a stream. So that is a complete game of Cards and Dice Replay. Hope you enjoyed it. The final score from Fenway, Red Sox 12, Angels 1.